Hello and welcome to another update on the McMinnville real estate market. This is Steve Thoele, principal broker with Premier Property Group. And this update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, August 13th. So I'm going to share the screen with you now and go through the info with you. So first off, we'll look at this active listing activity. So last week in McMinnville, we had 12 new properties come on the market. Week before that, we had 19. So the last 2 weeks has been, pretty active in terms of new properties coming on the market. We ended this last week with 59 homes active as of the end of the week, pretty much the same as the prior week, and down from a high of 69 we had and a low of 47 over the past 8 weeks. The median list price and days on market for those active listings, you can kind of see the price has kind of been on the upswing. Overall, we had a low of 565 here about a month ago, high of just under 640. This last week came in at 628,000 for the median price of the 59 listings we have on the market right now. And then the days on market, you kind of see we're rising. It got up to a high of 46 days 3 weeks back, and then we've actually kind of come down the past couple of weeks with all these new listings coming on the market. It's brought the average down. So as of the last reading here, it was 28 days of average market time right now in McMinnville for the active listings. So moving along to pendings. Pending sales. Last week I showed we had 7 go pending last week in McMinnville. It's down. It's kind of towards the lower end of the range, as you can kind of see on a week-by-week basis here. End of the week with 79 homes in pending status, which you can kind of see we were on the rise pretty steadily here, up to a high of 82 2 weeks back, and just a little bit below that this last week. The median price and days on market for those pendings, the price you can kind of see has been gradually kind of rising here. It's been pretty, pretty much in kind of a tight range here. Had a low of 468, a high of 481. This last week was down just a little bit at that at 475. The days on market for those pendings, you can kind of see that's been on the rise. It's been taking a little bit longer to get homes into contract that have been going pending. You can kind of see we were at less than a week here for kind of the first month, and then we got up to about 15 days 2 weeks back, dropped back to 13 this last week. And then to finish up, we'll look at the sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this together, showed we had 9 properties go from pending to sold last week in McMinnville. It's up from the prior week, just kind of certainly within the range of where it's been on a week-by-week basis. When I look over the prior 4 weeks of activity of solds on a week-by-week basis, last week we kind of came in at 32 homes have sold over the prior 4 weeks. You can kind of see that's down from a high of 40 we had about 5 weeks back. So not quite as much as we had here about a month ago. And the median sold price and days on market for the sold listings, again, fairly tight range. We had a low of 479, high of 515. This last week kind of came in at 487,000. And then days on market, again, pretty tight range, low of 8, high of 13. This last week came in at 10. And then the last thing we'll look at here is the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars, that weeks of inventory kind of measures relative supply and demand in the market. And you can kind of see we had a low of about 5.5 weeks, about 3 weeks back. The week before that, we were at a high of just under 9 weeks of inventory. So it's been a little jumpy. Last 2 weeks has been right around between 7 and 8 weeks of inventory. So just about under 2 months worth of inventory right now in McMinnville. And then that sale price as a percent of the original list price, you can kind of see that's it had a high of about 90, just under 99%, and got down to a low of a little above 96%. As last week was just a little bit under 97%. So about 3% discount is the most recent reading on that, is where things have been selling below the original asking price. So kind of the same theme continues here. We less than 2 months of inventory, and prices are holding pretty firm. Even in spite of continued higher interest rates, we're still above 7% right now on 30-year fixed rate loan. So we'll see how this rest of the summer ends up here, but definitely kind of seeing, market kind of having that seasonal slowdown here as we kind of get into the, late stages of summer. And we'll see, we'll see how that plays out here as we move forward over the next month or two. But, I think the market is going to continue to be pretty short of inventory, and, buyers are still out there looking for things. It's just not as many of them right now. So hope that update's been helpful for you. As always, if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My phone number and email are down below the video. So let me know what I can do to help. And as always appreciate any, if you like the video, find value in it, please, give me some likes, send me a comment, what you think. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I certainly encourage you to do that. It's a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening in McMinnville. So hope you have a great day, and stay cool out there. It's going to be a hot week ahead, and we'll see you on the next update.